So did I just read my Bible right? Did it say unicorns?
Sharing God's love in the digital world and encouraging others to live by faith. This is Joshua Verwers.
Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Joshua Verwers, and I just want to thank you again for stopping by my channel. If this is your first time visiting, I want to encourage you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down here, because on this channel every week I'm bringing a bunch of content that is designed to bring you some inspiration and information to help you live by faith. Now today what I want to address is the fact that your King James Bible, it does say the word unicorn in it. In the King James translation, it actually refers to unicorns 9 different times. It's found in the book of Numbers, Deuteronomy, Psalm, Job, and Isaiah. But it makes you wonder, is it talking about the unicorns that we are familiar with in this day and age? I mean, you know, those mythical creatures that are horse-like with this long horn shouting out from their head, that like to dance and prance all around on cupcakes, farting out rainbows. I might have made that last one up just a little bit. No, that's not the type of unicorns that I believe this is talking about. But at the same time, I'm not going to completely discount the possibility that those type of creatures might have once existed. But I doubt it, just because we've never found any archaeological evidence of those type of creatures existing before. What we need to realize is that even though that Bible was written in English, that doesn't mean that the original manuscripts were written in English. Most of your modern translations have actually translated the Hebrew word re'em as either a wild beast or a wild ox. However, the Douay-Rheims Bible actually translates this as rhinoceros, which gets me thinking, if you actually look at the original American English dictionary written by Merriam-Webster back in 1828, it actually says that a unicorn is any creature with one horn, and that it is often referred to as the rhinoceros. Because back in the 1800s, they realized that there were 2 different types of species of rhinoceros. There was the one that we're most familiar with that has the 2 horns, but there is also a one-horned rhinoceros. So just 200 years ago, we understood a unicorn to be any animal with one horn. But now we think that maybe the Bible isn't accurate because our definition of unicorn has changed in the last 200 years, even though the King James was written 400 years ago. One of the more interesting things when you get into a deep word study on that word unicorn is you'll actually see that in the Latin Vulgate, it's actually either translated as rhinoceros or unicornus, depending on which different scripture you're looking at. And an even more interesting fact is there actually is an Asian one-horned rhino, and its scientific name is the Rhinoceros unicornus. Ooh. I don't believe it was talking about some make-believe type of a creature, but really one that actually exists. Because in the book of Job, when it uses the word unicorn in that full context, several other animals are actually referred to, such as goats and donkeys and peacocks and ostrich and horses and hawks and eagles. So I really believe that especially in that book of Job, it's referring to a real animal that actually existed. Now please don't get me wrong, I'm also not saying specifically that it was referring to a one-horned rhinoceros. I'm just not removing the possibility that that is what it was talking about. And maybe there was another wild beast that was out there that had one horn protruding from its head that we're just unaware of. So to me, I think it's really silly to try to discount the entire Bible just because it uses the word unicorns. And at the same time, I don't want to crush little girls' dreams, especially my own little girls, who like those equine-style animals with the large horns that are pointing out of their head. And see what I did? I brought in one of the My Little Ponies. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on it. If you did, I'd like to encourage you to give it a big ol' thumbs up, to like it, to share it with one of your friends, or maybe share it with a hater of the Bible that you know. Who knows? They may learn something. So until next time, stay blessed, enjoy God's best, have a great day.